on the table if you want to.
I have ye olde notepad.
Ye old. Alrighty, everybody grab 4d6. How we're going to do it, you're going to end up with slightly higher than usual stats because we're going to roll 4d6 and you're going to pick the 3 highest out of the 4 dice.
You see what I rolled here? This is exactly how I'm going to roll the entire time.
That's fine. It's perfectly normal.
If you want a lackluster character, it'll be glorious.
So everybody got their dice?
Yep.
Okay, 4d6, pick the 3 highest. And then write down the total of those 3 dice.
Wah, wah.
Where are you rolling, Ein?
I was getting a drink.
Oh. Roll 4d6 and pick the 3 highest, you scrub. Okay, now you gentlemen need to do that 3 times. And you have character sheets already laid out for you.
Oh, wow.
In the Prince of the Apocalypse folder.
Any rolls have started. Ooh, there we go. We need 3 sets of these or 4 sets of these?
6.
Oh boy.
Because you have 6 attributes.
I'm gonna be really bad at something.
This makes for interesting characters.
Every GM says that.
It's because it's true.
I will be almost evil.
Oh my god, Hippo, what the hell?
I don't know, man.
Oh boy, I'm gonna be really good at something.
Damn, 665. 17. Now remember your racial modifiers are still going to apply to this as well.
There we go. There's the shader.
I had that exact same roll.
Look at my rolls I've written. I was like, wow, these are good. Oh god, something's going to be really bad. There it is. 7.
There it is.
There it is.
Okay. You've been rolling.
Yep.
Okay, let me know when everybody's got your 6 sets rolled up. I'm just going to be using your thing as a template to work off of, so I make sure I don't miss anything. Okay, so everybody roll their stats?
Yep.
Alrighty, so, Ein, Trader, you guys good?
I have an awful lot of 14s.
That's fine, actually. Okay, everybody good?
Yep.
Alrighty, Ein, you good? Ein has died.
I'm here.
Alrighty. Oh, answer me, a damn scrub.
I was fucking using my hand to do other things. God damn it!
Stop
I was using it to
masturbating.
type.
Do that after you play.
I was fucking typing on my numbers. So go fuck off. Brr.
Okay, so open up the Google Drive folder. I've set the link in Discord for you guys. And there's your character sheets. Your sheets. So, what class did you guys say you wanted to play?
I'm all undecided now. So many options.
What about you, Liddy? What were you thinking?
Monk.
You were thinking monk.
Monk.
Alright, and Hippo, you were thinking what?
Sorcerer.
You're gonna do a sorcerer. Alright, so Liddy, if you're gonna be doing a monk, you want your stats to be strength and dexterity and constitution and things like that. And
What's
wisdom.
What's this called? This campaign?
It's in Discord as the last link for you, Ein.
Yeah, I was in the other link.
It's Princes of the Apocalypse. Alrighty. So, you gentlemen, first thing you must do is decide on a class. Because your class is obviously going to impact where you want to allocate your stats. So, what race will you gents be?
Halfling.
What? What kind of halfling are you gonna be, Hippo?
Evil halfling.
Lightfoot.
Fucking what?
He's gonna be like a cannibal halfling from Dark Sands, or what's it called?
Oh, I just realized by being a dwarf, I get to be racist to everybody.
Yes, you could be.
You're gonna roleplay as Matt, and as a dwarf.
Yes.
What about you, Liddy?
What?
What race are you gonna pick?
Human.
Human. Ein?
Tiefling.
Tiefling. Alright. And Trashy, what are you gonna be rolling?
I'm going to be a dwarven something.
What kind of dwarf you gonna be? A hill dwarf or a mountain dwarf?
Just using
Golf
the
dwarf.
5th edition book, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm flipping through it right now.
Mountain dwarf is +2 con, +2 strength. Hill dwarf is +2 con, +1 wisdom.
Hill dwarf.
Hill dwarf. Alrighty, so stick your stats in to your character sheet.
Yumi's had a +1 to everything, right?
Yumis have +1 to all.
Yeah.
Okay, so put your stats in wherever you want them.
Ooh, should I be a warlock?
If you want.
I could be either a really good warlock or a really good cleric.
Oh, you could be a really good anything. Remember, you can put those stats in whatever order you want.
Then we'd have 2 warlocks.
Be pretty hilarious. Okay, Ein, so what you gonna do with your first stat array?
Give me a minute here.
Maybe War Domain would make sense. I could be like the prototypical Munchkin Chaos Marine.
Dwarf Chaos Marine.
Yeah, I like it.
Oh no.
It's a thing. I'm going to hit you with my hammer.
Oh boy.
War Domain.
Someone deleted my numbers before I had ticking them anywhere else. Because I was ticking something.
Who was that? Probably Hippo.
Yeah, I didn't even see you done it. Hold on, I'm backpedaling.
Ah! My internet!
There you go. Sorry.
Yes, thanks.
Okay, has everybody allocated their 6 stats?
No. So I think as a cleric, I want to put my highest one into Wisdom.
Is your wisdom governs primarily how powerful, well, how hard it is to resist your spells.
Okay.
Hippo, you finished statting?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
I'm not going to be very charismatic.
It's okay, you guys have a bard.
Yep, studying is done.
Okay. Trashy, you finished statting?
I just need to get the race ones now.
Oh, I don't have much health at level 1.
Okay, once you've allocated your stats, how you doing, 9?
Doing.
Almost done. So once you guys have allocated your 6 stats, add any racial modifiers that you may have to that. So Humies get +1, Lightfoot Halflings +2 Dex, +1 Charisma, and Hill Dwarf +2 Constitution, +2 Wisdom, and
really?
Tieflings +2 Charisma, +1 Intelligence.
God damn, I'm going to be hard to take down.
Okay, has everybody finished applying?
Yes.
Ein, you good?
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. So, next step is class. So, Mr. Cleric, you can choose between two skills. You can pick either history, insight, medicine, persuasion, or religion as two skills.
Really?
Mr. Fighter, I'm assuming you've already picked your two skills? Or not yet? Or what are you doing, Hippo? Sorcerer, right?
Yeah.
Sorry, I thought you were still doing fighter. Mr. Monk, you can pick between acrobatics, athletics, history, insight, religion, or stealth. You can pick two of those. In the Hippo, you get Arcana, Deception, or Insight.
Yeah, mine's all done.
Hein, you get to pick between Arcana, Deception, History, Intimidation, Investigation, Nature, or Religion. And you can pick two of those.
I don't know what any of these skills do.
Which one's for Cleric?
Yeah, I'm trying to find a resource online that just tells me what they do.
They're in the book.
Yeah, but I don't want to history.
History is history. Medicine is medicine. Persuasion is, trying to persuade somebody. A religion is to do with religious things, like gods and religious rites and such. And history is history. It's pretty self-explanatory.
If I'm not wearing armor, base armor class is like what 10 plus
10 plus dexterity
dex,
modifier.
All right, nice. Got a whopping 13.
May as well go insight and religion.
You can tell when people are lying. And then you can ask them really pertinent questions that make them really uncomfortable.
Skills go.
You don't know?
Yeah, I'm just putting skills in here.
Okay.
Details in equipment.
Sorry, what's that, Trash?
Where does skills go?
In the
there's
skills
a
column,
thing
it's a tick box thing.
on the right of your attributes. It says skills.
Ah, I see 'em.
You just tick the little square that's for the skill that you want.
Ooh, I'm gonna be really good at insight.
Okay. Next thing is you guys need to choose a background. It's basically what you were before you came to this place. Were you an urchin, or a soldier, or a charlatan, or a criminal, or a spy? Like, what were you guys before you
What
came
world we
here?
in?
Anything you want.
What world are we in?
You're in Faerun.
Okay.
Were you a folk hero?
Oh no. Yes, actually yes.
Were you a hermit?
My guy was a folk hero.
Okay. If you pick folk hero, you can add the following proficiencies to your skills.
This is
Handling.
animal handling. What page is this?
Survival.
I don't know. Let me go have a look. I'm working off of a cheat sheet
What?
that I use.
What was question?
Backgrounds. Let me scroll down to the bottom, it should say here. Personality and background, chapter 4.
Page 121. I got it. Ooh, maybe I was an acolyte.
So, Liddy, what were you? What is your background before you became a monk? Or after you became a monk? Were you a soldier? Were you a pirate?
No, not a pirate again.
Were you a sage? Just got really angry one day and just started punching books and never stopped.
I don't know. Maybe a hermit punching rocks in the fucking mountains for no fucking reason.
Ah, excellent. That gives you proficiencies with medicine, religion, and with herbalism kits.
Woo.
You can use herbalism kits to make people feel better.
I have a herbalist kit. I'm going to use it right now.
Okay, Hippo, what background did you pick?
Sage.
Sage. Okay. What about you, Ein? What background are you picking?
Let me check here.
Were you an acolyte? Some kind of criminal or entertainer? Were you a merchant?
Let me check.
What do you envision your character having done? I was like, I don't care. I need to get the stat buffs. I need to pick the thing with the synergies.
What fit best here? I'm just thinking.
You were a pirate. There you go.
No.
Yes. You use your tail to like slide down ropes and shit.
I was.
Blast to shit your opponents fire to their ships.
If I had a tail, I own the knight.
You have a tail. You're a tiefling.
In a library, I found a book. It was full of chaos.
Says
Done.
chaos.
Backstory. Done.
I was a soldier and I saw some shit. And then.
Chaos.
Suddenly chaos. I just think I wrote a better story than most of those books.
Yes, and you happen to use people's entrails to write the words.
Yep. I wrote the words. Suddenly chaos.
My backstory: I was punching rocks in the mountain until a voice told me, "You want more?
Suddenly
You want to
chaos.
punch? You want to punch rocks even better?" I was like, "Yes."
Accidentally punched a rock into the symbol of chaos. How very oddly specific.
My god! It's like some kind of literary device.
Oh my god,
Okay.
I'm a guffin.
Okay, Ein, you done?
No.
Come on, lad. Okay, while we wait for Ein, you guys also have a proficiency in a saving throw or two, depending on your class.
Are we doing that multi-class thing you were talking about? We all have like at least one cleric level.
Essentially, but you won't actually have a cleric level on your character sheet.
You
Besides,
appease
at the
them
moment-
gods, and you get some nice stuff, I think.
At the moment, you haven't done anything to really impress the gods yet. You're still scrubbed here. Many are called, Ein, if you're chosen. Okay, so depending on your class, you get some saving throw bonuses. So in your case, Trash, because you're a cleric, your saving throw proficiencies are Wisdom and Charisma,
Yes.
which means you get advantage on those ones. Letty, since you're a monk,
Yes.
your proficiencies are Strength
and-
and Dexterity.
Yeah, I already got them.
Okay, and yours are Wisdom and Charisma, and Hippo, I'm assuming yours is already done.
Yeah, Constitution and Charisma.
That'll help with saving throws against getting your spells disrupted. Alrighty. On your character page, each of you gets to pick some starting equipment. So, Trasher, for example, you can pick between a mace or a warhammer, scale mail, leather armor, or chainmail, a light crossbow and 20 bolts, or any simple weapon, a priest's pack, or an explorer's pack. So your stuff is on level page, what is that, 57?
Yep, I'm looking.
Yep, you got your starting gear, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
Liddy, your starting gear is on page...
I'm looking at my equipment. I'm
Good
just gonna
man.
check what simple weapons there are. Because I'm not gonna go with the short sword, because it doesn't fit my punchy punch.
Ooh, I have default proficiency in heavy armor as well, right? Because I'm a dwarf.
I can't remember offhand, to be
I
honest
don't
with you.
think they do.
Let's have a look. Dwarfs get access to... Dwarf traits. Constitution, introduced by 2, Dark Vision... saving throws against poison. Proficiency with battle axe, hand axe, throwing hammer, and warhammer. No heavy armor for you with that, but we'll look at Hill Dwarf.
Hill Dwarf gets some armor stuff. I think that's just light and medium.
Nope, not
Well,
hill
not
dwarf
hill,
either.
mountain even.
Yeah, no, the hill dwarf doesn't get it, Trash. It's because you get the wisdom score increase.
Damn it.
And the extra hit points. Your hit points increase by 1 extra every level.
So you can only get simple weapons, yeah.
Yep.
Quarterstaff's always good, I guess.
That's good.
Kind of a quarterstaff. It's kind of monkey.
Doesn't he have monk proficiency weapons?
I'm definitely going to want to get heavy armor proficiency.
As a cleric of war, don't you get any proficiencies? As a monk, let's have a look here.
Monk weapon.
Yes, as a first level, you gain proficiency with martial weapons and heavy armor.
So now you just gotta save up and buy or steal some heavy armor.
Kill somebody for their armor.
Yeah, monk weapons are short swords and any simple melee weapons that don't have a two-handed or heavy property.
Okay.
So basically any simple weapon will do.
Yep. Javelins, maces, quarterstaves, sickles.
Shit, Trash, you can actually, you can get chainmail, that's heavy armor. In
What is light property?
Ooh.
light, it means you can, like,
Use
throw
dex
it.
or strength.
No, that's
No,
finesse.
that's finesse. Light.
Yeah, Trash, equipment for a cleric is option C, chainmail, if proficient, and you are.
Excellent.
Okay. Everybody finished putting their equipment on?
No, I haven't even found anything yet.
Oh,
What?
light is just a small and easy to handle weapon, making it ideal to use when using two-weapon fighting.
So, Trash, you can get a mace.
Do I want a shield?
+1 to AC if you're using it.
Yes. I think I'll do a mace.
A mace and chainmail.
Yep.
Do you want a crossbow? Or do you want another melee weapon as backup?
Yeah, I think I will want a crossbow.
So it's a light crossbow and 20 bolts. And then you can get either a priest's pack or an explorer's pack.
Alright. Oh, strength. What are crossbows? There's so much jumping around on these. Keep going, I'll catch up.
How about you, Ein? How's your gearing going?
Well, I haven't done any gearing yet. I was just finishing all the language and stuff.
How's your gearing going, Letty?
I'm just trying to decide.
Okay, when you're done with that, you guys need to do a couple of other things still for your character. We need to do your hit points.
Why is the Adobe Acrobat Reader so crappy? It keeps
The what?
flashing the fucking PDF and it's like always flashing and thing when I'm scrolling down.
I don't know, man. Just click on it, I guess. Okay. For those of you that are finished, you also need to do your hit points. Each class has got its own hit point scaling. So, for example, if you're a monk, you get what is this? Zoom. D8 plus your constitution modifier. So at level 1, we're just going to do max hit points. So if it says D8, you just get 8 plus whatever your constitution modifier is. Trash will have many hit points.
Yeah, +1.
+1 plus whatever your constitution is.
Which is +3.
So it's +4 every level
Yeah.
on top of your reroll.
So, versatile. What does that mean?
One or two-handed weapon.
Ah, then I'm going Warhammer.
You proficient with Warhammers?
I'm proficient in all martial weapons.
Okay. Alright, so Trash hit points are going to be 8, plus your constitution bonus, plus 1 for being a dwarf. A hill dwarf.
So 12.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty. Then, as for languages, how much intelligence have you got?
I have 10.
Oh, okay. If you have an intelligence modifier, you can know an additional language per intelligence modifier that you have.
Oh.
Nice. Means I get an extra one then.
So, for example, if you only have 10, you don't get any extra, unfortunately.
It's either be dumb or be uncharismatic. I chose to be uncharismatic.
That's bedside manner.
Get up, you daft git!
As a cleric, as a dwarf, I should say. What languages do you know?
Dwarven.
Languages. You can speak and write Common and Dwarfish.
Yes.
And if you're a human, if you're a filthy Yumi, you get Common and 1 extra language of your choice, Litty.
Okay.
So you could pick like Orcish or Elvish or Dwarvish or whatever. It's one of your extra choices. And then obviously you have an intelligence bonus of at least +1. You get an extra language. As a tiefling, let's have a look here. You get Common and Infernal Line. It's 2 of your languages.
Yeah, I already got Common, Infernal, Abyssal, and Draconic.
Okay. Next step is you need to pick a background, eh?
Yeah, it's Sage, sorry.
Alright. You guys need to pick an alignment. You can pick any alignment that's not good.
Neutral evil.
Neutral evil, you can be lawful evil, you can be chaotic evil, you can be neutral, lawful neutral, chaotic neutral. Whatever you want, as long as it's not on the good axis.
What would be the most Zeechy?
That's a good question.
I'm stuck between lawful evil or chaotic evil.
Well, chaotic evil is the selfish evil. You do what you want for your own benefit without thought to others. You're willing to do anything and anything. It tends to be a bit more compulsive as well than some of the other alignments. Lawful evil, on the other hand, make sure that there's a code of tradition. You know, they like order. They're quite often very loyal, as long as the ends serve them. They're the kind of people who will who twist laws in civilizations to serve themselves, use the law to put people wrongfully in jail or to destroy their rivals. They basically use the strictures of civilization to their advantage.
I think lawful will work then.
What about you, Ryan?
Neutral evil, I already said.
Okay. What about you, lady?
Ah, what would fit a punch man?
I don't know. Neutral?
Neutral?
I punch. I care not who.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could be that, or you could be chaotic neutral. You punch, and you keep punching as long as nobody tries to stop you punching, you're a happy man.
Sounds good.
What are you going to be, Hippo?
Bits of the
neutral
chaos
leader.
god is most for the madness.
All of them. Okay. Everybody good?
And where I put my armor statistics.
In armor class. Underneath, like, your name and race and stuff.
Got it.
Armor class goes there.
Can I have like a weapon that's like brass knuckles, basically?
Sure. Don't see why not.
What stats would it have?
Your fists.
Okay. Do you want to
Let's see. There's Knuckles. How much damage does a club do, or something like that?
Probably gonna be 1d8.
Club is 1d4, which is pretty much the minimum I can do, because any monk weapon is considered a 1d4 minimum.
The next step up would be a mace at 1d6.
I could do mace equivalent.
Okay.
You're probably going to outscale your weapon anyway, since you're a monk.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so next step is you guys need to put your proficiency bonus in. So as a cleric at level 1, your proficiency bonus is +2. I think it should be +2 by default, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't see that. Where is that?
Above strength.
Ah, yeah, +2.
Okay. Your initiative bonus is your dexterity bonus.
I think the sheet does that automatically.
Yep, this is a good sheet.
Okay, and then your movement speed should be 30 feet for all of you except for Hippo, I believe.
25.
Slow halfling is slow. Alrighty. Then slap on your character name. And remember to put in under the hit dice box, which is below armor class. If you look about 3 boxes down from armor class, you'll see something that says hit dice. Trash is D8, Liddy's D8, Hippo I think
6.
or D6, and I believe you're D8 as well.
Yeah.
Okay. I think that's it, isn't it? Should have everything on there that you guys need.
Unless we also need to roll for starting money.
Let's just say that you guys all start with the maximum amount of starting money. Considering you're a bunch of people of ill repute, I'm assuming you're going to have either have robbed, fleeced, and or murdered people for cash on the road.
Why not all 3?
Or all 3 if you want.
How much is that, anyways?
So, if you're a
I'm
monk,
trying to find it.
Oh yeah, I forgot that you're. Yeah, that's
Mhm.
basically a character.
let's have a look here. Let's have a look-see.
I got a question about the Dark Swan's blessing.
Hmm.
Starting at level 1, when you choose a hostile creature to a 0 hit points, you gain temporary hit points equal to your charisma modifier plus your warlock level.
Yeah.
So was that like healing or?
No, it's temporary hit points.
They're like a
They're a
buffer.
separate layer over your normal hit points, and they always get depleted first. Think of it as like a temporary shield, basically, over your normal hit point pool.
Ah, I found the wealth by class.
What does the warlock get?
4d4 times 10 gold.
So 160?
440.
4d4 times 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 160.
A monk just gets 5d4 times nothing.
So 20.
It's a monk. He's supposed to be packing. For food and
Cleric
shit.
is 5d4 times 10,
200.
and I am 3d4 times 10.
120.
I didn't fleece people that much because there was no one worthy to punch.
No, you just punched them to death and forgot to take the money. And then
Okay.
every time you were like, holy shit, I need money. And then you picked a fight to somebody and killed them. And then you forgot the money after you finished fighting them again. Repeat for a string of corpses all the way to town. I love punching!
Punch.
Okay, is everybody ready?
I think so.
Everybody good?
Yarp.
Hippo good, Lady good.
Yep.
Trashy, you got your gear down?
I think so.
Okay. And I'm you good?
Yeah, I think no. What? I'm not good. Good.
Sigh. Okay. Each of you will have a class feature or two at level 1. Nothing too crazy. So on as a warlock. What kind of warlock pact are you going to make? Archfey, Fiend, or Old One?
I'm thinking I am an tiefling, so I should go with my parents.
Fiend. Alright, so you're going to be a Fiend. So you get Dark One's Blessing. And
Even though the great old one looks really interesting.
Great Old One's hilarious. Okay, Hippo, I'm assuming you've already picked your Wild Magic class feature and all them good shit.
I will get all the fire magic, so I like burning stuff, so that works.
Liddy, level 1. What do you get as a
Nothing special.
unarmored defense? Your AC equals 10 plus your Dex modifier plus your Wisdom. And you get martial arts as well.
Yep.
Gotta watch out, that knows kung fu.
Oh, you can make unarmed strike as a bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
So you can have like 2 attacks level 1 already.
Yep.
Okay. And Trashy, level 1, what do you get? You're a cleric. So you do
War domain.
cantrips, 3 cantrips, and 2 spells of first level, spell slots of first level.
Yes.
Okay. Remember, you're a cleric, so you can change out your spells whenever you feel like. You just pick 2 at the start of every day, or about 3 or however many you have per class.
Oh damn! I get 200 gold.
Yep. Alrighty, so that should be everything. Everybody's got weapons, everybody's got armor, everybody's got class features, and all that good stuff. Now you scrubs just need to name your characters. Hippo, clear the table, please. Okay, Liddy, so what is your name, Punch Monk?
It's gonna take a moment. I'm never good with names.
Hippo, what is your name, Sorcery Man of Zange?
Rabalak.
Rabalak. Okay. That is certainly a name. Ein, what is the name of your tiefling?
Oh, damn it, Trash, please. Please line it up better.
I can't ever do that, so I don't worry about it.
What's her name?
Give me a minute.
Hey, Trashy, what's your character's name, since we have a bunch of scrubs?
Osric Vistra.
Vistra. Alrighty. Osric Vistra and Reblak. Letty, what is Punch Monk? Is his name Saitama?
No, badly. I'm not that amazing.
Yet.
Yet. God damn, I'm always so bad with coming up names.
Hold on, I will generate you a random name.
Oh no.
How does that sound? You are Vurax Skull Devourer. There you go.
I am Barakas the Burnt.
Was that Vurax?
Yes.
I am
What's that name?
Barakas. I am Barakas the Burnt.
Barakas. Alrighty. Alrighty then. So we have a dwarf cleric of some deity. We have a monk of punch, a sorcerer, and a warlock. So to set the stage for you fine gentlemen, you guys, each of you, in turn, has left your previous life and home behind, beckoned by dark whispers and seductive promises that haunt your dreams. You have gone from the road, onto the road from Waterdeep, heading deep into the wilds, towards the town of Red Larch, where supposedly riches and power await someone strong of will, strong of arm, strong of mind, those willing to take what they want. And going down, following this road, traveling to Red Larch, you have come upon each other, piece by piece, meeting each other along this roadway. Each of you beckoned towards this town by the same strange, half-heard whispers in your minds. Each of you bears, at the bottom of your wrist, where your wrist meets your palm, on your right arm, a tiny symbol of an 8-pointed star, barbed as if it's wreathed in thorns. Seeing the symbol amongst your companions, you have traveled together thus far, waylaying travelers when needed, stealing, murdering, and generally doing your best to avoid the more law-abiding figures when they came looking, but otherwise just taking what you needed, taking what you wanted, beckoned forward by these whispers. It is now evening. You are about a day's travel from the town of Red Larch, and as you dream, you behold before you a menor of bare grey rock that juts eastward at a 60-degree angle. It's a narrow rock that's completely at odds with its surroundings. Behind it, you see a cave of what appears to be limestone. The menor is grey, completely at odds with the surroundings. It's very, very strange. And before it, you see a trail that leads up to a sign. And the sign says, "Come no closer, lest you catch the disfiguring plague that afflicts me, the Lord of Lance Rock." And you know that this is your destination. This is where you need to go. So, what are you gentlemen up to?
Boy, I really don't want to get no plagues.
I got one question here.
Yes?
The Eldritch Blast, or what's it called again? The Orlok gets.
Eldritch
Yes.
Blast.
He always knows that, and I can choose 2 other cantrips.
Let me check quickly, because you caught me completely on a different thing now. Eldritch Invocations. Let's have a look at notes on that.
You get 2 cantrips. You don't automatically get Eldritch Blast.
Yeah, so if you want it, you can pick it. Otherwise, you can leave it.
Why wouldn't you pick that as a...
Because not everybody plays Blasty Warlocks. Alrighty. So, Blast of the Jellyfish. You guys have encamped next to the road on the way to Red Larch. You have been tormented by visions, whispers, feelings, drawing you to this part of the country. And you're now about a day's travel from the town of Red Larch. It is the middle of the night, the fire is burnt low, you have taken your rest. A Gru eats all of you.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh yeah.
And the Kool-Aid Man watches. So what are you guys doing?
So we've all slept and stuff?
It's the middle of the night. You have awoken from this vivid dream where your gaze got drawn towards this grey minnow silhouetted against the sun.
This means something.
It means we have to go punch something in there. Should I do a Russian accent? What do you guys think?
Wow.
Isn't that your
Say
default for everything?
Yes,
I
but
don't
should I
follow
like go
Crystal
from the
Power.
start and just like skip the whole trying to do a different voice?
Do whatever you want, mate. It's your character.
Just asking for opinions.
I don't know. What do you think, Trash?
I say accents are always good.
Okay. I think we can punch. Yes. Yes. But I get up before I punch you.
Okay.
Yes, I agree.
Yes.
So as we're all awake, do we want to get moving?
Yes.
Move.
We didn't come here for.
But trees.
We didn't come here to sit outside.
Or did we?
Chaos knows.
So what you guys doing?
So we're.
Packing stuff up and getting ready to move.
Yep.
Alrighty. So, you guys pack your belongings. It doesn't take very long since you didn't really encamp as such. And after a few moments, you are packed. It's still middle of the night. What are you gents doing?
Anyone know which way we gotta go?
No.
Wait,
You've been traveling towards the town of Red Larch over the last couple of weeks. It is... Let me just pull up my thing here quickly. Red Larch, you guys have been traveling north. No, I lie. You guys have been traveling east to Red Larch along the Great Road over the last couple of weeks, and where you have met each other.
It's dark. I don't know which way is which.
Wait. Were we supposed to go to Red Larch or another place?
You guys have been traveling to Red Larch, and this evening you have received a vision of a tall grey minnow standing next to a cave. The sign in front of it.
Oh, there was a vision. We didn't see that. Okay. Like physically didn't see it.
Yes, you guys have been following the long road, as they call it, that leads from Waterdeep to the outer areas, the surrounding areas.
So that is not something we can at the moment see.
No, it's not something you can actually see.
Okay.
You were awoken by a vision.
How far away from caves are we?
I don't know. It's dark.
You look around. It's
Everything
trees,
looks like a
rolling
cave.
hills. Some of them may contain caves. Who knows? It's the middle of the night.
Maybe we should go to town. Maybe they have a great manor?
Maybe. can at least go and see what kind of action's there.
Everything beats hanging here.
All right, let's mount up and head over.
And
Right.
mount up on what?
Our feet, because we don't have horses.
Okay.
Your footsies. Alrighty. You spend the rest of the evening walking towards the town of Red Larch. And as dawn breaks, grey in the sky, you guys come upon the quaint little town of Red Larch. It's a very much a little border town. You can see that most of the town has sprung up around a small, deep pool of water fed by a spring. And you can see that there are horses picketed near it to drink from. The town itself appears to be doing quite well trade-wise, as you can spot a few different inns as you come to it. You can see there are quite a number of quite respectable tap rooms, inns, and that kind of thing. As you guys walk in from the road that you're approaching from the long road, right across from it, you see a ramshackle two-story inn, rusty grills over its small, dirty windows, and its name printed in large letters from a jutting wooden sign. And the sign has got a warrior's bucket helm with two islets nailed to the top of it. And upon closer inspection, actually appears to be a washtub that's been flipped upside down. And you can see the name written in sloppy handwriting called the Swinging Sword Inn. As you travel a little bit deeper into town, looking about, you spot a few other buildings as well. You see a smithy. You see the All Faith Shrine, the shrine/temple where people of any denomination can come and pay homage to the various gods. You see a boarding house. You see with the faded letters Mother Yolantha's on it. You see a workshop. It appears to sell tack, oiled leather, called the Chancerel Fine Harness. And you can actually smell the leathery curing processes from where you're standing on the street. You also see, quite at odds with this little border town, you see a clothier with the neatly stenciled letters called Halver Tunlar's Clothier. Quality clothing for hundreds of miles around. What are you gentlemen doing?
Well, we can always go to the tavern, see if we can find anything that has to deal with our vision.
Well, there are a number of taverns as you look around. There's the Helmet High Sun that you guys passed as you entered the town. There's also the Swinging Sword, 3-story stone structure crowned by steep slate roofs that bristle with many chimneys. A sign hangs over the door from chains, and you see a long carved wooden scimitar emblazoned with the inn's name in the red paint on both sides. You can see to the back of it also the forms of stables and outbuildings for people staying at the inn.
I guess it doesn't matter which inn we go in if we're just going to be asking about notable rock structures nearby.
I'd agree.
Well,
You seem like you're good at talking to people. Go and ask a barkeep person.
Looks at his character sheet. I am not good at talking to people.
What?
His character sheet.
All right, let's go. We can go into the closest inn.
Alrighty. You gentlemen head into the Swinging Sword Inn, passing beneath the sign hanging from its chains, into what looks to be quite a luxuriously appointed inn by the standards of this little town. The there we go. You walk inside, and immediately you see a room with many hearths that line it. The windows covered with warm draperies and tapestries running along the walls. You can see at the back behind the counter running water coming from a small brass tap. And you can see that there's a woman with a very wicked scar running across her right eye, busy wiping down one of the tables. More so something to do than her job by the looks of it. She is well dressed, looks to be about 40-ish, very sturdy, very well upholstered lady. And it looks like she's walking around, keeping an eye at the tables, waiting for the morning rush to start now that sunrise has come, and waiting for people to go out to their fields and go hunting and that kind of thing. And you see, she looks over at you with her dark hair. She goes, "Oh, well, good morning. Welcome to my inn. What can I be doing for you fine lads?"
Good morning, ma'am.
Hello.
A round of beers for my friends and I.
Got some strong stuff.
Oh, we got all sorts. I had a cameraman come through here last week. Come over here, come sit down by the hearth. By the looks of it, you've just arrived in town. So you see some beers, eh?
Yes, ma'am.
Just
all right.
milk for me, please.
All right, no problem. And you see her scoot over to the back and somebody bring over a tray for her with the drinks. She comes over, sits down next to you guys. So, what brings you to Red Lodge?
We're on a little bit of a journey. Nothing in particular.
You merchants or adventurers? What brings you to these parts?
You could say we're soldiers of fortune.
Oh, well, I guess you'll be needing a place to stay then. Must say, I got some of the nicest in here.
I'm sure you do.
We got a hearth in every room. We got running water, courtesy of the cisterns on the roof. And, if coin's a problem, we also have some communal rooms upstairs. Can sleep up to 6 people in a room, no problem.
Wow.
I'm not sleeping with those guys in the same room.
Oh, I guess they snore, hey?
And they stink.
Well, that's what we got the baths for. Should remedy that problem right, proper and quick.
Well, only if they're going to take the bath. The bath is going to do nothing if you don't use it.
Well, I'll be sure to see what we can do.
Let's see how the quality of beer is. If it's good, that'll influence us.
Oh, well then, I look forward to your patronage. So, Trash, what are you doing?
So you had a caravan come through, you said.
Oh yeah, all the time. I mean, we're right in the crossroads, so we see all sorts of people coming in through. We got the long road from Waterdeep, and then we got, of course, the Cane Road leading over there. We got the Caldwell Path leading, to the other side of town. We got the Larch Path leading into the woods. All kinds.
I imagine. Say, would you happen to have any news of any projects going on in the mountains? We were chasing down a couple of leads, and the last item we had was a cave that might be cursed, maybe have some pestilence to do with it that needs to be cleared out.
I don't know about no pestilence, but we do hear all sorts of stories from these parts. I mean, well, you know how people gossip when they're drinking.
I do.
We hear about, strange fogs down in the Slumber Hills that persist even in the middle of sunlight. Sudden gusts of hot wind sweeping in from the west, where normally we just have cold. There's also been some more violent sights reported to me. Thunderbolts, bolts of lightning stabbing down from the hills in a clear sky. Fell magic, I call it. But I don't know, if you're looking for some kind of caves, these hills are riddled with them. If you got something more particular, I might be able to help you, or know somebody who would, but, his whole area, like I say, is full of them.
I smile at her. You know how these things are. We're only ever given just enough information to be dangerous.
Aye? Well, your best bet is probably going to be to go speak to Sword Brother Aiden. He might be able to help you out, but you're probably going to need to give him a little bit more information than just a cave. You can end up running around these parts for days if you don't know where you're going.
I can imagine.
So, what do you think of the beer?
I'm a dwarf, so I'm a beer snob. So...
Beer.
Hipster. Yeah, well, dwarves would be hipsters about beer. So let's see how much I like the beer. 10 and above, it's passable. 15 and above, it's great.
9?
I've had... it wets the whistle.
Oh. Well.
Take no offense, man. I'm dwarvish. You know how we are with beer.
I lean over. He's a racist.
Oh. Well, speak to Brother Ayrton, and yeah, if you need a place to stay, you know where we are, and yeah. And she kind of like awkwardly disengages herself from the conversation now that you've insulted her beer.
That's fine. I think we got what I needed. I say thank you, and I put a gold piece down to cover the drinks.
Okay.
So, boys, what do you think?
Well, we should go and talk to the person, she said.
Brother Ayrton.
Describe this hilly rock cave thing, what we saw.
I agree.
The sooner we get there and figure all this out, the better.
It's true. But we also may need to get some gear. I know myself, I wouldn't mind picking up a shield. Something tells me we're going to be getting into fights.
Well, you guys did pass a smithy as you were coming in.
I know.
So, what are you gentlemen doing?
I'm going to ask the barmaid to find out where Brother Ayrton is, where we can find him. And then, if I can get that information, I'm going to go and see about getting a shield.
She looks at you. Oh, you probably passed it on the way in. Is the All Faith Shrine? You'll probably find Brother Ayrton there most of the time.
Thank you, ma'am. And we'll see about getting a room later on. We're not quite certain how long we'll be in town.
All right. Well, we got plenty free at the moment, so it shouldn't be a problem.
All right.
So, what are you lads doing?
I'm going to go over to the shops. I'm going to finish my beer, and, well, I'm going to try to drink it, even though it's not good. But it's almost good, but it's not quite good, so... I'll finish the beer with a little scowl on my face. Every time she looks at me, I make eye contact to let her know how much I don't like it. And,
Wow.
Well,
Wow.
how else is she going to learn?
You're evil or something.
There's evil, there's just being a dick. Wow.
Yes. Hey, I'm a dwarf. She's not a dwarf, so I don't have to be nice to her.
Wait, is she a dwarf?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, she's not a dwarf, so I don't have to be nice. So I'll finish it up, get up, and then head over to the store to look for a decent shield.
You guys all going across?
Yeah, sure.
I'm gonna go to the shrine and just stand outside.
Okay.
Creepily.
Do you know?
Glare menacingly.
I'm gonna join Hippo in staring menacingly at people.
Alrighty. You guys pull some strange looks with the tiefling with you. This kind being pretty uncommon. You know, the tails, horns, kind of strange.
The burning eyes.
You head over to the smithy, and you can see that both ends of this soot-stained building are ringed with massive stone blocks that rise into tall, wide chimneys. And inside, you can actually hear, even though it's break of dawn, you can hear the din of forge hammers ringing. As you enter inside, you see a very large, heavily muscled man currently working the anvil. And to the left of him, you see a very young lady, looks to possibly be his daughter, also working at an anvil of her own, appears to be shaping a blade of some kind. Both of them are already covered in sweat from the heat from the forges, and are working at. He looks like he's working on some kind of armor or chain at the moment, and you can see that she appears to be working in this blade. And you can see most of the things on display are things like hoe blades and spades and horseshoes and the stuff that people use day to day in the town. Not really a whole bunch of weapons and things on display. And they don't seem to notice you as you enter.
I look around to see if I can tell the quality of the equipment, given that I am a master smith myself.
Sure. Make what have you got? Smithing. What is your skill that you want to use?
I guess perception would work because I'm trying to determine the quality of their work.
Oh, you said you're a master smith.
I have a proficiency in smithing because of dwarf.
Make a smithing roll.
Okay. I don't know what that would fall under.
D20.
Roll a d20.
Let's see if I know what I'm talking about.
And smithing is what kind of skill?
It is a proficiency. Tools.
Okay, what did you roll d20 wise?
I rolled a 12.
Yeah, I mean, it looks pretty good. I mean, it's not fancy, but it seems like solid work. Of course, not nearly as good as dwarven craftsmanship.
Nothing
But yeah,
here would
pretty
be.
good for a human.
Okay. I'm not quite sure you'll get much out of this shop, but from what I can see, it looks halfway decent.
Who are you talking to?
The monk. Vurik. He went with me.
Verika Skuldevourer.
Yes.
Is he dead?
He fell in toilet.
Huh? What? Sorry, I'm back.
Asshole. So, you guys are standing in the smithy. What are you doing?
I'm gonna look for a nice sturdy shield.
I'm just
You look
fucking
around.
following him around. I'm not doing anything special. Just being bored.
Okay, you look about. You see, eventually find a wooden shield. The rim reinforced by metal. Nothing too crazy, but should serve to ward off some blows.
I speak up. Smithy. What goes for this shield here?
You're ding, ding, ding. Still like working the forge and the anvil.
That's right, they didn't notice me.
Nope.
I walk over to where they're working, bringing the shield with me.
Looks up. 10 gold! He says in the overly loud voice of somebody who's hard of hearing.
I smile, recognizing the dedication to the work, and I throw the coins on the floor and take the shield and walk out.
What?
Wow, the floor? He's just put him on a table or something, man.
This didn't like throw them into a forge or something.
No. I'll throw them down on the table.
The hammer, like, stop.
I have your attention now, do I?
What?
That's what I thought. I point to the ground. Your money is there.
You see the girl walk over to him and speak. Da! He wants the shield!
I hold the shield up.
He nods at you. Next time, put the money on the counter!
I nod and leave.
Alrighty. You hear behind you the sound of hammer on anvil resume as you leave. 10 gold per than when you entered.
But now I have a shield.
You do have a shield. You make your way down the single street that makes up this mighty town to where you see your two companions standing very conspicuously in front of
Looking
the
menacing
All
at
Faith
people.
Shrine. Glaring at random.
You all look like high school students.
What's that?
Yeah, it's a dwarven thing. Have you learned anything while I was appropriating some gear?
Don't you mean that would be short school?
I do.
They're all on the short bus going to school.
Everything's short with dwarves, including our tempers.
And
The old
very
folks
often
shrine.
your lifespans.
I knew I carried you all around for a reason. Have you learned anything while we were gone?
Wait, we're
The
supposed to
Old-Faith
learn?
Shrine is very much looks like a grand stone mansion. It doesn't really look like a church. It's got two wide wooden doors, painted with symbols of all the gods. That are open. They appear to be left open day and night. Peering through the door, you guys see a wayside shrine that can be used by most faiths. And inside this little chapel is a plain stone altar. And you can see that currently there are two priests inside. One of them, a half-elf man, wearing what appears to be half plate. And the other...
How fitting.
Wow. Racist. And the other one, a human woman. With her hair pulled back into a ponytail, dark hair. And you can see that as you peer inside, the gentleman is kind of glaring at you people who have been hovering in the door for like the past 15 minutes.
I walk in.
I just fell out.
Chainmail chinging. Shield strapped around my back. Warhammer at my side.
I practically have nothing on me. I just like some shitty clothing. I'm not even sure if I have shoes.
If you want, you can have, or if you don't want, you don't have.
Who needs shoes?
I kind of like the idea of him being like a half-naked, dirty, like meth head looking guy.
Pretty much. Except I have like this brand spanking, like shiny ass, like brass knuckles. It's like everything else is like dirty and shit, but the brass knuckles are fucking shiny.
Shiny. Well, you've been standing on the doorstep for 15 minutes. You either need pardoning from something absolutely horrific, or you need healing. It's usually one of the two with you types. What is it?
Yeah, our types, huh?
Yeah, your types. Look at you over there with the glowing eyes, and he points at the tiefling.
Hey, you can't help that. He was born that way.
Uh-huh. And the glowering at people walking past?
They're immature.
Uh-huh. So, what you lot want?
We're here looking for Brother Airden. We were told that he might have some information on a endeavor we're taking on.
Airden? And where did you hear about Airden?
From this inn. We spoke with the lovely young lady running it.
Always did know how to gossip more than she knew anything else.
That's what she does.
He's not here at the moment. What you lot want?
Well, we're kind of on a mission here. It's kind of hard to explain, but specifically, we're considered, you could consider us soldiers of fortune, and we were looking into a...
Paid killers.
Only if we're killing. I smile at him. I'm not very...
Make a charm roll. Try to be charming.
Only if we're killing. Let's see how creepy my smile is. 12.
Actually, not that creepy. Only slightly creepy.
The best type of creepy. But we were sent here to investigate stories we've heard about a potential evil presence in the foothills, in caves around here.
Well, you're gonna have to be more specific than that. The hills are riddled with caves. There's, of course, the old dwarven city as well. And then there's the caves below that. Caves in the foothills, caves in the hills. Just caves, really.
Yeah, I can imagine. Have you heard of any new action, any new problems in the last year or so?
You're kidding, right?
I understand this is a crossroads, but I'm looking for something that might have stood out.
Oh, you mean other than the trolls that have been swarming down from uphill country, strange brush fires, lightning storms, floods, sinkholes, orcs?
Well, these seem...
Other than that.
Any of that stuff happening near those standing stones?
Don't know about no standing stones. I know there's a cave, probably about half a day's travel from town, that has a big old banner in front of it. Stories go that some dragon dropped it there when he was flying over here at some point.
You don't say.
No, I do say.
It's a figure of speech. It's a dwarf thing you wouldn't understand.
Yeah, get that a lot from you dwarf folks.
Well,
Think mighty lot of yourselves.
That's because we know we're the one true good race.
Well, if you could take your good race out of my church so we could get on with business, that would be fantastic.
Well, Father, that's not very neighborly of you.
I'm even here to be a neighbor. I've been in this godforsaken town for almost a month now.
Well, you're a month, eh? Why so recent?
Yes. Because they don't keep priests here. They cycle us in every month from the Waterdeep procession, and then, yeah, we get cycled out again when the next poor sod gets put in.
So what did you do to end up here?
My duty. Now, if you wouldn't mind...
Your duty. Or you're just as a beautiful ray of sunshine to everybody else as you are to me.
No, I guess the sun just catches you in the face because you're so short.
I get that a lot. Well, Father, I'll leave you to your... I stare around the church. Duty. Have a great day.
You too, now be gone with your lot.
Let's peek round. Sorry, ignore the racist dwarf. Which direction was that cave you mentioned?
Well, most folk in this area just call it Lance Rock. You know, on account of the grey rock. I'd have to say... Where did they say it is? Where? Northwest, I think? You should be able to see it pretty easily. It's on a hill, so you can see it from miles around when you leave town on that side.
Okay, great. Thanks, bye.
Okay. Fucking strange. Goddamn. You're muttering to himself in the back.
Oh. Self is the first sign of insanity. I say as I walk away.
You.
Yeah. Yes. I'm going to enjoy burning this place down.
A random guy walking past with a cart full of bread looks at you.
I smile at him.
He pushes the cart a little bit faster.
I am looking at the other people in our group with an expression of, my god, this dwarf's a fucking psychopath.
And I thought I was crazy.
So now while you're looking around, why don't you describe what you see, Hippo?
I don't know what I'm seeing. What am I seeing?
What do you guys look like?
Oh, I'm like a little halfling guy with with like a Hawaiian shirt and 3/4 length shorts on.
Amazing.
And sandals. White.
Okay. What about you, Liddy?
Like I described before, I have like these shitty, crappy robes, and I have no shoes, and like I just look like a fucking full-on hobo, but the shiny brass knuckles. But otherwise, like, you know, nothing special. I just look a fucking human.
What about you, Ein, Mr. Glowing Red Eyes? What do you look like?
I have like that hair with some little horns coming up. Got a tail that's not that big, but it's still, you know, I got a tail.
It's about how they use it.
Yeah, how they use it, not the size.
So you're like a typical, like, a red devil from the cartoons, except you have a shock of bright red hair.
He's a ginger devil.
You're a ginger.
Yeah. I was too long in the sun, so my skin is red too. No.
What do you look like, Trash?
Let's see. I am a relatively tall for a dwarf. I'm 4'8". I've got dark grayish skin, golden eyes, and long black hair. Lots of war scars. I've been in battle, and my armor, you can see, was once shiny, but is now a dark tarnished color. And I still wear the badge of healer I had while I was in the military.
So, Hippo, you look at the psychopathic healer dwarf. What's the rest of you gentlemen doing?
Pop the collar on my Hawaiian shirt and start walking towards where I think this rock is.
Okay. Your Hawaiian-clad friend seems to know the way. Is there anything you gents would like to do before you leave the city or leave the town?
Not at the moment.
We need to start at least one fire that nobody sees before we go.
Truly speak, we assholes for no reason. Also, if we need to rest here, we might not want to burn it yet.
Yet.
Let's not start anything we need to worry about. Everything has to make sense. We can save the water.
Not some completely random ass podunk.
Yeah.
All right. You find gentlemen, make your way. Fucking so many directions on this stupid sheet. Northwest. The early morning sun becoming nice and warm. A nice contrast to the cold sleep that you guys had last night and the long march to the town. It doesn't take you long to spot this narrow grey manor standing at an angle on top of this hill. And using that as your guidance point, you spend the next good part of the morning marching in that direction, avoiding the brush and needles and carpeted in the woods around you. Eventually arriving at the entrance to a cave made of limestone. And you can see a few hundred feet south of the stone where you arrive is a ravine choked with brush. And a trail leads into the brush where you see the neatly painted sign from your dreams, which says, "Come no closer, lest you catch the disfiguring plague that afflicts me, the Lord of Lance Rock." And you can see the letters and things are spaced poorly and disjointedly, almost as if the sentence doesn't quite run on how it was written. You see the trail continue down to a cave mouth. And you see in front of it another warning sign with the same message posted at the opening to the... So, what do you gentlemen do?
Go inside the cave, of course.
Well, I think we found what we were looking for.
Yes. Yes, my friend.
All right, how you guys walking in? Side by side, in a big old group, marching order, what you doing?
Any of you all able to conjure light for the humans? I can see just fine in there.
Well, I can conjure it with this magical torch that I have in my backpack.
You pull out a torch. My god.
I guess. Such magic.
High tech.
Magic!
How have you mastered fire? It has
I'm just
illumined
going
my
to-
people for millions of years.
I'm just going to draw the... You guys are coming in from down here. And this is where the cave entrance will be. So, you guys are going to enter the cave, I take it.
Ah, damn. I made a mistake.
I'm gonna cast mage armor on myself,
Just in case.
just in case.
I'm gonna laugh if you waste the spell slot. Okay.
Hold on. Do you want me to roll on the wild magic table?
I don't know. Do you want to roll on the magic table?
It says it's up to the DM.
Does it?
I made a
Yeah.
I made a mistake. I had a shield already. I didn't read that far down.
Now you've got 2.
Yeah.
Dual wielding shields.
Dual shielding.
Yeah. Once per turn, the DM can have you roll a d20 immediately after you cast a sorcerer spell of first level or higher. If I roll a 1, then I roll on the magic table.
I'm going to assume... Sure, why not? Roll for it. You seem like you really want to. It's only a 5% chance.
Ah.
Okay.
Not this time. But now I got mage armor.
Yep. The cave mouth opens into darkness from which a breeze blows, carrying the faint odor of death. Inside is a natural cave, its floor and ceiling uneven. The passage leads to the west, narrowing as it proceeds. That's what you gentlemen see when you look inside this cave.
Well, I didn't walk all this way to stand outside. I head in with my warhammer and shield out.
Okay. As you head into the cave, where you guys put yourselves down here, so I got a little bit of an idea of relation to where you bunch of scrubs will be. See, you guys, this is where you enter. This is like the entrance, if you want to call it that, and then through there is where the passageway narrows as you head into it. As you make your way down the narrow, uneven passageways, you spot before you what appears to be a body sprawled on the floor about 60 feet into the passageway.
I say, do you still live?
Are there rocks around us?
I think
Like
it's
loose
dead.
rocks?
Loose rocks?
Mm-hmm. Just like pebbles, even if not.
Yeah, you see a pebble on the ground.
I find the biggest pebble, I just like throw it at the corpse.
Wow. Whoops, sorry.
Oh boy.
I was busy
Oh,
with something
boy.
else. Suddenly. Aboleth. Okay. The pebble bounces off the back of the body and doesn't seem to move.
I think he did.
I'd agree.
I call dibs.
I walk up to it and expect it.
But why do you have a folder here?
Oh my god.
Why do you have a folder that does things?
What?
I just have a button here that says hippo and I accidentally clicked it trying to click on something else and it made like a whole stack of things.
Okay.
Damn you.
I don't have a folder called Hippo.
I don't know, there's a folder here called hippo. Don't ask me why.
It's your folder then, most likely.
Fine. Okay. So, lady, you call dibs, you say?
I call dibs.
Okay. You go over to the body. Make an investigation check for me to loot his person.
Investigation.
Ooh.
Okay. Is 17.
17. As you investigate the body, it moves. Gets up and lunges at you. I would like you all to roll initiative for me. I'm just going to use this as a thing.
Nice. Ooh, nice.
Okay, initiatives.
13.
Natural 20.
What?
Yep.
Uh-huh.
I rolled an unnatural 20.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I rolled a 17, got plus 3.
Okay. I know how much you roll.
I rolled 11.
11. Alrighty, and this poor bastard. Solid between
It's a Zombo!
Zombo.
Zombo.
Zomboni.
Zombocom.
Zombocom. So where's Liddy? Hippo.
Well, I'm
This is
reflected
Liddy.
there if this is the Zombo.
Yep. That's the Zombo.
I like how Ein's passed out around the corner.
So high right now.
Okay, so the dwarf sees the corpse move, and what does the dwarf do?
Charge with my shield out to knock it back.
You try and charge, but unfortunately the passageway is rather narrow, and your comrade is in your way.
Get out of the way. What's up?
Okay, so you run up, and your comrade is still kind of in the way there.
Pull him back into the chamber so we have more room to work.
Okay, Hippo, what are you doing?
I'm gonna cast Chill Touch on it.
It's at the range. Is Chill Touch not a touch
Chill
spell?
Touch? No, it's 120 foot range.
Oh, okay. I thought, are there penalties to attacking someone who's in melee with the guide right there? If not, I would cast Sacred Flame. I thought that may not work.
Technically speaking, we aren't in melee because no one's engaged.
You're in melee.
Oh, okay.
You're in melee with a zombie scrub.
I don't fucking know, since no one's actually done anything.
Oh, zombies.
Okay. So, Hippo, you cast Chill Touch. How does that work?
Ranged attack spell.
Roll to hit.
Nat 20.
That's a crit.
Do damage 1d8. Is that 6 necrotic damage? And wait, oh god, how do crits work in D&D?
Roll 2 dice, I think.
Roll the dice. Nice.
So that's 14 necrotic damage, and if he is undead, then he has disadvantage on attack rolls against me until my next turn.
Okay. Well, he's a zombie, so he's definitely got disadvantage. The Zombo is going to lunge at you, Letty.
Oh no!
So I wasn't able to pull Letty out into the greater area?
No, you need at least a couple of turns to do that.
Okay. So I just moved up then, on mine.
Wow, that's fucking awful. What's your armor class, Letty?
15.
Yeah, okay, never mind. Zombo lunges and tries to bite you in the face, but doesn't bite anything because he's a Zombo. Your turn, what are you doing?
I'll give him the old one too.
Okay. Punch and then bonus action punch.
Yes. 16 plus 5.
Hits. He has very low armor class.
I'll just roll for the next hit as well. 17 plus 5.
Alright.
That is 1d6 and 1d4. I need a d4.
I have one there.
I do. Wow. Okay. 2 damage.
Plus your strength bonus.
This.
Oh yeah, dexterity bonus for these is plus 3 for both.
Okay, so
I'll make sure. Is it for both?
yeah, any attack that hits you roll, you add your stat modifier to.
Oh, okay. So it's only dual wielding attacks.
Yeah, so it's 4 and 4, right?
Mm-hmm.
Punch seems to be enough to break the zombie as it starts to fall apart. Let's see if it survives with undead fortitude. My second constitution saving throw the DC of 5 plus the damage taken. Nope, fails. Zombie falls into pieces.
Good old 1-2.
Good old 1-2. Okay, the cave appears to be clear.
Alright, let's move this thing out of the way. I think you wanted its wallet.
Oh yeah, does the zombie have a wallet?
No, the zombie does not have a wallet.
Well, does he have better shit than I do?
Nope.
Ah,
It looks. Make a insight check for me. Any of you?
Insight.
You should have pretty good insight. Your freaking wisdom is your primary stat.
Oh, I know. I'm saying. Dude, that's
I got a 21.
He doesn't look so much as a dead person that got zombified, so much as a corpse that got dressed up.
Yeah, it looks like he was already dead. This was staged.
But aren't all zombies at one point dead?
He was not a person who became a zombie. It was a dead body that was reanimated.
Oh.
Which is, now that I said that out loud, exactly the same thing.
I've put on my fantasy sunglasses, by the way. I always wear them inside.
Deal with it.
Okay.
Alright.
What are you doing?
Let's move forward.
I'm just kind of pissed I couldn't fucking Eldritch Blast it, little fucker.
Okay. You guys push through the passageway and peer into the room beyond. A round, high-ceiling cave opens here. It has two narrow exits, one leading north, other one leading south. A flat boulder sits in the center of the cave. It is about 6 feet across, 8 foot long, and 3 foot high. And dark stains cover the top.
Can I climb up there and I'm gonna jump to a conclusion here that this is blood.
Look around the room and see if I can perceive anything out of the ordinary besides that.
Do you have the jump to conclusion map? Matt?
You need to jump to conclusion, Matt.
What are you rolling for, Trash?
Perception. Look around the room. I got an 11. Just looking for, well, we see the altar, but looking for any markings that might indicate if someone's gone down one of the passageways or the other more recently. Just anything out of the ordinary to give us an idea of to where people may have gone.
What do your dwarf eyes see? You do tunnels.
You got that right.
You don't see anything other than these two exits from this cave.
No.
You either age or just wear and tear have wiped away all traces for you to see.
Well, given that body was staged, I don't see any indication that anybody's gone down either of these passages recently. So, shall we flip a coin, or does anybody have a bearing either way?
What do your dwarf senses say?
Let me see if I can inspect the tool marks here to find if any idea if this was actually naturally made or hewn from the stone.
Sure, go for it.
Oh,
not the Zombo.
Zombo, no.
11, I guess that would be 4 for perception. So,
You
15.
don't spot.
Anything. Looks naturally made to you. I mean,
yeah, this is a naturally made cave. So who knows how big or small the caverns go either way.
This rock.
It's like 3 foot high, yeah?
yep.
I think somebody might have been killed on this.
I look at him. Yeah. Would agree. So, which direction?
I shout back out to the outside because it looks like the tiefling's still out there. And I can't remember his name because he hasn't written it down.
Well, Barakali, I have written it down. Not here, though.
Write it down there.
Edgerson, hurry up! We're doing stuff!
What you doing?
We just killed the Zombo.
At that echo.
Fucking hell. How do you remove shit from this? Wow.
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 So, which way do we want to go?
I'm going to flip a coin if no one has an option that they'd rather prefer.
flip ahead.
All right. Heads, we go north. Tails, we go south. We're going to do 1 to 2 is heads, and 3 and 4 is tails.
Okay.
All right, we head north.
All right. Who's in the lead?
I'll take point.
Okay. You guys decide to head north. As you step through the doorway, Trash, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw for me, please.
What the deuce?
What the deuce?
I roll a 23.
As above you, as you walk through, you see there's a ledge on which 2 zombies stand holding a box full of rocks, which they let go of to drop on you as you step inside. However, your dwarf senses tingling, you manage to sidestep the box. It crashes to the ground, narrowly misses caving in your head, and you're now looking up at 2 zombies standing about 10 feet above you on a ledge of stone on either side of the passage.
Fucking zombies.
Ah.
I cast Sacred Flame at 1.
Roll initiative for me.
Yes!
1.
5.
Good job.
8.
My
Wow.
2 rolls so far.
Wow. 3.
This is
Good
kind of like
job.
stunned. They're like, what?
Zombos.
Wait, initiative isn't classed as an ability check, is it?
No.
Okay.
Oh, wait, is it?
I don't know. Because if it is, I can use Tides of Chaos.
Technically, it's a
Attack action.
dexterity check, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean,
Is
because
it?
it's
Yeah.
pure dexterity.
Okay. Then I'm going to use Tides of Chaos to get advantage.
Okay. And you have to roll on the wild magic table.
Immediately after, yes.
Wow.
My initiative.
Initiative is now 6.
Amazing.
Wild magic time.
75.
75. Okay, I'm now glowing with a bright light in a 30-foot radius for the next minute. Any
Yay.
creature that enters turn within 5 feet of me is blinded until the end of its next turn.
Okay, so Hippo,
Hippo has turned into a giant disco ball.
Yeah, I'm just in.
He's just shining like the sun.
Hmm.
Okay, well, the zombos like completely out-initiated all of you. So there we go.
Some agile zombos.
There is some agile zombos. Damn it.
This
Come with
cave's
me,
going to
Zombo.
be full of zombos and gerblings.
Okay, Zombo. Bonk and Zombo. Okay, so before you get to cast Sacred Flame, Trashim, the 2 zombos up there are both going to go, "Ah," and they're just gonna like land on top of you and try and overbear you to the ground. I need you to make an opposed strength saving throw for me, please. Saving check. Strength check.
That's going to be 14.
For the first one, then roll the second one for me.
That's going to be a 21.
God damn, zombies rolled 5 and 5, so they go, "Ah!" Just fall off the ledge on top of you with their dead weight and try and like do what they can, but it looks like somebody might have cut some of their tendons before they died, so their body's not working too great. And they're just kind of like flopping down around you now, like clawing at you.
Nice.
T, your turn.
Hmm.
You can see the dwarf is now like got hot zombie action all over his bod there.
All over those ankles, you mean?
I do a kick. Let's say I do a fucking kick. Try and kick one of them off.
Okay. So you want to bull rush them to like push them back?
Oh no, I'm just doing an attack. I'm just
Okay.
trying to add some extra flurries to it.
Okay. Kick your way into the zombos.
11 plus 5, 16.
Yep, Zombos don't have much in the way of armor class.
I'm also gonna just do another attack, so I'm gonna.
Yeah!
14 plus 5.
14. Alrighty, both attacks connect. So flourish, kick, punch. Punch McPunchington.
3 plus 3, 6.
Mm-hmm.
And 2 plus 3, 5.
Okay, you like kick one of the zombies' arms loose and it goes spinning up into the ceiling, splattering some rotted blood against it, leaving behind the unfortunate socket in its shoulder. Alrighty, Hippo, you're blinding like the sun. What would you like to do?
Just take a moment.
Oh, also, Lady, you're blinded now because of Hippo, because you ended your turn in it.
Sorry about that. I'm gonna move a bit closer. I'm just hop down so I'm within 5 feet of these zombies.
Okay.
How big? Yeah, 5 feet. And then, because I'm so grossly incandescent, I'm gonna cast Firebolt at the nearest one.
Okay.
Should I?
The corridor suddenly lights up as your comrade, Rebelek.
Should I get advantage on this? Do I want to roll on the magic table again?
Up to you.
Yes, I do. Oh, that's a 10. Oh, actually, that's a 15 with my thing, or a 16. So 16. So that's the firebolt going out at him, which is a d10 of damage. That is a 4 fire damage. And now let's roll on the magic thing. What bad thing could befall us now? 54. I'm immune to being intoxicated for the next 5d6 days.
Okay. Zombie takes a damage. Looks like it's going to combust, but somehow fluids inside of it just burble and burst through the skin and douse the firebolt. And zombie seems fine.
19 days.
Goddamn. Okay. Zombo is gone, Lady's gone, Hippo's gone. Dwarf man! You got 2 zombies just kind of like gnawing on your armored ankles at the moment. What would you like to do?
I will shoot Sacred Flame at the one to my left.
Alright.
That's 17. Oh, hold up. Spell, right?
Mm-hmm.
My spell DC is 8. I don't know what my spell attack would be. Would it just be my proficiency or my wisdom bonus? My wisdom bonus, right?
No.
Spell attack
no, it should be higher than
bonus
that.
is proficiency plus your casting ability bonus.
So 6, so that's 19.
And your spell attack bonus should also be higher than... Your DC should be higher than 8, shouldn't it?
Yeah, I think by default this sheet calculates it based on charisma.
Yep, it does.
Yep.
It needs to be changed.
I remember. So yeah.
What is your casting ability?
Wisdom.
This is wisdom. Okay. Hang on.
So yeah, spell attack bonus is proficiency plus casting bonus plus
So
10,
6.
and
16.
spell save DC is 8 plus proficiency and spell casting bonus.
Okay. Trying to update. Oh shit. It doesn't seem to be working.
Let's manually type it in. It's easy enough to total.
So, So yeah,
Please fix it.
your thing should be plus. Your attack bonus should be plus 6, and your spell save DC should be 14.
14. That's right. Lady's gone and fixed it.
Yeah, Letty.
Lady's an Excel warrior. Alright. So. It all... somebody just undid it.
Me, but I fixed it. Alright, so that's 19.
Alright, it's a hit. Zombos are not terribly agile.
I do believe that'll be 1d8.
Yeah, roll your damage, man. Come on. You can do it.
So 3 Does that plus anything, or is it just 3?
What does the spell say?
3 radiant damage. No, the target must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take 1d8 radiant damage.
No.
Alright, so they take
2.
3. They take 3. And as a bonus action, I will hit the one to my right with my Warhammer.
Oh, can you do that?
Yes. It's part of the War Domain. It's called War Priest. For first level, God delivers bolts of inspiration to you while engaged battle. When you use the attack action, you can make a weapon attack as a bonus action. You can use this feature up to the number of times equal to your wisdom modifier. You can do it 4 times before I need a long rest.
Next time you need to use it with an actual attack, though.
Oh, okay, I misunderstood.
It's fine.
I'm just saying, just next time, just...
Sure.
You have to slap a bitch with your hammer, then you can slap a second bitch or the same bitch again.
So that's 15 plus, I think my attack modifier would be 4.
It's your strength bonus.
4.
So plus 2.
So 6. Alright. That is a 21.
Wait, why plus 6?
I thought it was plus 4, so it's the attack roll plus my strength, right?
Yes, plus your strength. Remember, plus 6 is for your spell attacks?
Right. So that's
being a normal strike
with your hammer now.
That's a 19.
Alrighty. Slap the bitch with the hammer, roll damage for the hammer. No, Zombo!
Hey, Zombo survived it.
4 plus 1 is 5.
Alrighty.
So I did 3 to the one on the left and 4 to the one on the right.
No, it's 2. You have 2 strength, right? And you rolled 1.
No.
Your proficiency is to hit.
Yes.
And your strength bonus is for damage.
Okay, so that's 3.
Alrighty. It's 3 points of damage to the Zombo. Alrighty. You're also now blinded. Because Hippo.
I made a terrible mistake.
Yes.
What you doing?
Am I still blinded?
You're not blinded yet. You'll be blinded at the end of your turn.
Yeah.
Unless you move away from me.
Well,
Yeah, I'm gonna move away from the hippo and shoot one of the zombies with Eldritch Blast.
It's only a 5-foot range for the blind.
Yeah, look at where you guys are clustered up.
Quick run. Cast your shit and cheese it.
So it's a D20, right?
Are you moving away first?
Yeah.
Alright, roll to hit.
9 plus, what's it, 6, I think?
Okay. That's it. You just managed to weave it through the group of people, providing cover to the zombie, and hit him. Roll damage.
That's 10. Where is it? Dice 10 again, damn it.
It's the one you use all the time. For Dark Heresy. 2 points of damage. Or 6 points of damage.
Watching that roll, I did the other button, so it just like flipped it.
Okay, 6 points of damage, eh?
Yeah, plus my... No, that's not yet, that's later.
Yep. Boom! Hits a zombie with a blast of fiery energy. Zombie's hair catches on fire, but otherwise seems fine. Okay. Zombo's turn. This one's gonna be like, ah! It's going to try and claw at you. Because this is a zombie, and that's kind of the thing. Oh god, that's not a good attack roll. Yeah. Which armor class, Trashy?
With the shield, 18.
Yeah, zombie's like, "Arr!" Tries to hit you, it doesn't do jack. So that's very little. Okay, and then the other one's gonna be like, "Arr!" Try and grab you as well, but you know, See if he can do something. Natural 20! Zombo gonna crit. Okay. Zombie slams you with his fist. Blap! Bopping you right on your helmeted little dwarfy head. And deals 8 points of damage to you, Trash.
Jesus.
It's a crit, man. It's a crit.
Yeah, of course it is.
It's nat 20. Even a zombie has a good day sometime.
Yeah, of course it does.
Uh-huh. Alright, so, Zombo's done. Liddy, you've kicked one of the Zombo's arms off, its hair is currently on fire, but otherwise it seems okay. What would you like to do? Oh, and you're blinded.
Hum.
You can't see. You automatically fail ability checks that require sight. And attacks against you have advantage. You're blind.
Does that mean attacks against the zombies also have advantage, so he just has to roll normally?
No, the zombies are far enough away from you.
Oh no!
Wait, how far is this zombie from Hippo?
This one?
Yeah.
Say like 7-ish feet.
So if I like... Moving
Oh,
faster...
first I mean, you could try. You could like try and Mr. Miyagi that shit, because remember, you're blind. You can't
Yeah,
actually see that zombie, currently. Good job, Hippo.
I thought I'd blind the zombies, I forgot about everyone else.
Oh lord.
Believe in the spleen of the cards, go.
Okay, I just like start running where I knew a zombie is, and just like drop kick the first thing or not drop kick. Just punch the first thing I hit. Just like
Sure.
blindly hit.
Roll d6 for me. 1 to 2 zombie, 3 to 4 trash, 5 or 6 other zombie.
Oh no.
Oh no.
You run in. You sense ahead of you a creature. Roll to attack for me. $10 plus.
Oh yeah, 10 plus 5. I was like,
15.
is it gonna like...
Your foot lashes out. You just plant a solid kick into the armored back of the dwarf.
Watch it!
Off of your feet as you feel a hobo foot connect with your back.
Whoops. Wrong target. Then I start swinging at something else.
Sure, roll a d4 for me.
Oh lord.
1, 2 zombie, 3, 4 trash. Alrighty, roll to hit.
Ooh, I recommend doing it in the opposite direction. Have him roll to hit, then see who he hits. I think it'll make it more fun.
Roll the damage, Liddy.
Okay. 3 plus 3, 6.
6 points of damage. You feel your fist graunch into a somewhat squelchy, moist face. You can only assume it's one of the zombies.
I have located my target.
You've located your target. But what would you like to do?
I'm gonna move 5 feet away from everyone.
Uh-huh.
And then let's chill touch the mostly unharmed zombie
Okay.
with advantage.
Are you yourself blinded?
No. That's like 23.
That hits easily.
So that is 5 of the damages, and what great thing happens? This is fun, I like this class.
Oh lord.
Until it goes all wrong.
I'm
68.
frightened by the nearest creature until the end of my next turn,
Which is...
Fine.
which is I. Although, as a halfling, I have oh no, because I don't get. It doesn't say I get to make a saving roll. So
The frightened
I'm
creature has disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of its fear is within line of sight.
yeah, I'm terrified of you until the end of my next turn.
Okay, you throw out an ethereal blue hand to drain some of the life essence powering the zombie. But in doing so, suddenly you're spooked by the scary, glowy-eyed tiefling.
Oh shit! Where the fuck did you come from?
Okay.
From hell.
Alrighty. So, zombie gets zomboed a little bit, but they're still okay. Dwarf turn. What is dwarf doing?
Dwarf hammer most hurt zombie.
Okay. Dwarf hammers into zombie. I'm sure dwarf can do it all night long.
Well, shit. I think that's a 6.
Dwarf misses.
And as a bonus action, I tried to do.
Oh, sweet.
Slap your shit. Okay.
13.
13, it's a hit. Zombo armor class, not so good.
12.
10 points.
Damn it.
10, yeah.
Alrighty. Zombo gets wrecked by the hammer blow. Let's see if his undead constitution keeps him alive and he's still higher than a 12. Nope. Zombie falls apart. Blah, just smashed by the hammer blow, driven down to the ground like a python. Okay. Ein, your turn. There's a glowing halfling on a rock.
Coward.
Screaming. What are you doing?
What?
He's frightened of you.
I say it's okay.
Ah!
What are you doing, Ein?
I move away from him.
Where are you going? Out the cave entrance or what?
Yeah, I'm just going out. I can't deal with this shit.
Same. Oh no, someone's afraid of me.
Surely this isn't the first time someone's been afraid of you.
Okay.
That's why I just leave.
Zombo. Zombo that's alive is like, trying to like get to the dwarf. But he's just terrible at his fucking job. Just completely awful. Claws at you, doesn't do anything, trash. Letty, your turn. You're no longer blinded, correct, Hippo?
I shouldn't be.
Okay, Letty, you're no longer blinded. You see the demolished form of a zombie in front of you. Surely your mighty fist must have done that. And another zombie is harrying your dwarf compatriot. What do you wish to do?
Can I hit the zombie with the zombie?
I mean, I guess.
You haven't had to hit a motherfucker with another motherfucker.
Yes, I do that. What do I need to do?
Pick up the lower half of the zombie and step in to swing with an improvised weapon. Roll to hit. Roll again.
Sorry, back.
Oh.
You slam the lower half of the zombie. It's the other one, but the legs break off and the zombie's torso goes flying down the corridor, leaving you just holding like the shins.
Damn it, I just punch him in the face then.
Okay.
It's a good bonus attack.
You punch him in the face with one of these feet. That's a hit, I think, because they've only AC 8.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Fonk in the face. Roll them damages.
4 plus 3.
Thunk! You punch the zombie's head off. It's like just dangling from a little fleshy chunk off the stump of its neck. It's still standing, though. You just hear from the back of its back. Alrighty. Hippo, your turn.
Hello. So I'm terrified. So that means I have what, disadvantage on attacks?
You're no longer terrified because you can't see Iron because he's left the room.
Okay. I'm gonna chill touch that zombie again then with advantage.
Oh lord.
You just like touching people.
Is it a cantrip?
Yeah.
Nice.
19.
And
And do 2 damage.
Oh Jesus.
70. Each creature within 30 feet of me becomes invisible for the next minute. Invisibility ends on a creature when it attacks or casts a spell.
Okay. Suddenly, everybody around you disappears. You disappear. Trash, you disappear. Lady, you disappear. The zombie disappears.
Oh no!
looking into the corridor. Everybody's gone.
I walk back in. What the hell?
Wild magic.
Dwarf, the zombie's invisible. What would you like to do?
Let's see here.
You're confused. It's like the zombie tries to figure out the fuck is going on.
Let's see here. What can I do? I suppose I can attack wildly where he was last.
Sure, but all with disadvantage. Swing! Swing at that air!
Dice is like, no!
Not rolling.
It's like, I'll take the natural 20. So that's a 22.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 9.
Okay, it's enough to hit. You feel your hammer connect to something in thin air as you yourself become visible. You see the colors suddenly leach into thin air like a cloth being stained by ink.
6 points.
6 points damage. See if the zombie's undead constitution. Yes, it can. You slam the hammer down into it, watching chunks of rotted flesh fall from it, but it appears to be somehow holding itself together. Alrighty. Ein, your turn.
Yep.
You walk into the room. There's a dwarf, and there's just a dwarf standing in the passageway. Nobody else in here.
Where did everybody go?
We got turned invisible. Wild magic.
Where the hell is that zombie?
It's currently invisible.
I was hoping for a.
Huh?
Okay, I don't know what to do.
I don't know. It's up to you, man.
I go and hide behind my guys.
There's nobody there except for the dwarf.
I go to the dwarf and hide behind the dwarf.
Okay.
Take cover behind the dwarf.
Take cover behind the dwarf.
You realize you're 2 feet taller than I am.
You're really broad. I can just bend down.
Zombie's gonna swing at you. Rah! Doesn't hit shit. Zombie bad at job, so bad at job.
Well, there's the zombie.
Visible again. Lady, your turn.
He should be able to. You should be able to attack with advantage.
Yep, because you're now against a visible target and you're invisible yourself.
Oh, cool. And you're
For one
really
turn.
hard to punch.
Okay, roll to hit.
Cock punch.
Wow, okay. Well, it's 9.
It hits.
5, I guess.
Roll for damages.
Wow. That's
Gently caress the zombie's face.
yeah, that's 4.
For 4 damage. Let's see if the zombie's constitution holds together this time. He has to roll. What does he have to roll? He has to roll DC of 5 plus damage taken 11. So he passes. Zombies.
Punch him again.
Get punched in the face again. Oh no. That's a hit.
19.
Roll them damages. Poor zombies. Just getting the shit beat by bludgeoning damage.
5.
5 points of damage. He has to roll 10 or higher. Fails! Zombie disintegrates as your fist just goes through his chest. And the heap of animated flesh just plops to the ground bonelessly. Congratulations! You guys have managed to kill 2 zombies.
Ooh.
Good job, team.
You mean 3 zombies?
The first one
Well,
doesn't
total.
count.
Wait.
Wow.
What happened
Count is
to
total.
what?
3
What
zombies.
happened to my bright glow when I went invisible?
I don't
still
fucking
there.
know. Don't ask me like metaphysical questions.
I'm just gonna say you are invisible, but the glow was still there.
Yeah, you're not there. It's just like the source of light shining from the middle of the room.
I'm
Tiny,
ascended,
like,
guys.
hole.
It's alright. I'm good.
Okay. Beyond you, this passageway stretches deeper into the cave network system. It's very difficult to see because, you know, it ain't lit.
Hold on. Let the Ascendant Halfling go down there.
Okay.
Being all invisible and stuff.
Ascendant Halfling makes his way down the passageway. The narrow passage is about 10 feet high in most places, with rough and irregular walls. Protruding spurs on the walls are coated in dried blood. Eventually, the passageway widens out. Ahead of you, the star-shaped cavern has many clefts in its walls. Only 2 across the cavern seem large enough to traverse. 3 zombies lurch about in the area. One is costumed like a bear, another is dressed as a lady in a frilly dress and thick makeup, and the last is costumed as a jester with jingling bells on its collars and sleeves.
Someone's got too much free time.
They appear to be acting out some kind of comedy.
Whilst I'm still invisible. Boo!
Just imagine one of the zombies is in makeup, other one's dressed as a bear, and the other one is dressed as a jester.
Bear in the maiden fair.
Yep.
This is bad comedy.
So where are you guys at the moment?
We're probably holding back since that guy is...
Looks like some bad pair of comedy troupe pissed off a necromancer.
Guys, more
The zombies
zombos!
are like shuffling about, acting out here the occasional like they're trying to recite some kind of script, you know, with their rotted vocal cords. Just like shuffling about. You see the bears like moving around and the jester, and then sometimes the jester turns to the lady, says something. What are you guys in the back doing? They're all still clustered around the dwarf.
So friends, what is our plan of attack? Rush in and punch them, yes?
You gotta understand, this lunacy is being done for someone to watch. So, potentially...
All 3 just suddenly rush you, using their comedy as a
clever ruse.
cover.
I run away!
You get bamboozled. Roll initiative for me, son.
I'm gonna use advantage.
Initiative orders?
7.
I roll 13.
17, and what's gonna happen?
Oh, Jesus. What about you, Wine?
Oh yeah, roll. Fuck me out.
Wow. 55.
Wow.
All of my hair falls out, but it'll grow back in 24 hours.
Fucking hell. I rolled
What'd you get,
3.
3 in total. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. It's not that bad. Could be worse, mate. What are the zombos roll?
Yeah, I rolled a 7.
Yeah, I got you down there, dwarf. Zombos got 11 because I have -2 to dex because zombos. Okay, Hippo, you get to go first. Zombos are lurching at you.
Can I run, or do I need to disengage?
You can run.
I'll just run back then.
Okay.
Am I still glowing and invisible?
Yes,
Has
you're
it been
still
over
glowing
a minute?
invisible. Nope, you're still glowing and invisible. You blind your teammates as you run towards them.
Oh,
Letty, you're now completely blinded. What would you like to do?
So I could I see them like charging our invisible friend?
Nope, because the blinding light in the side of the dark passageway just completely fucked your night blindness.
Shit. I don't know, they're coming.
how far from there Snap could I have gone with 25 feet?
Exactly 25 feet.
Oh, maybe I should have dashed.
Well, I'm not actually. It doesn't make sense for me to do anything because I all I can see is like a really fucking bright light coming towards me, and I knew it was my friend. So yeah, it doesn't make any sense to actually do anything.
Alrighty, so you're just gonna wait for now. Hold your turn. Okay, Zombos come scurrying down the passageway. Spot you guys. And then suddenly just rush forward. You see nothing. You're like blinking away spots and you see vague shapes come rushing at you, lady, out of the tunnel. You think there might be more zombies. You could be wrong. 2 zombies are gonna swing at you. What's your armor class?
15.
And zombies have +3, so that's a 17. And what's this? Ah, fuck. Okay. One of the zombies manages to punch you in the dick. 4 points of damage.
Puncher.
That's quite a lot.
Yep, level 1 damage is pretty scary sometimes. Ah! Zombie like rushes at you.
Oh, my nuts.
That'll be it for the zombos.
That's a lot of nuts.
That's a lot of nuts. Dwarf man, what would you like to do?
Let's see here. Can I see anything?
Blink, blink, blink. Oh my god, this fucking blinding light really screwed with your dark vision. You see vague shape coming at you, but not much else. What would you like to do?
Can I, brace or hold?
You can hold your action until you get attacked, or you can... I don't know what you want to...
I will hold...
There's no Overwatch, unfortunately.
Right. Shoot. Are they within attack range?
The first few ones are stepping into attack range of you, yes.
Okay,
they're swinging at something to the side of you from what you can hear.
I'll swing to the ones to the left of the of my compatriot.
You hear a grunt as from the human next to you.
Oh. Did I just attack
Sure, but all with disadvantage. And that's how Hippo killed the entire party.
16.
That's it. And this one is a
3. Ah, dice. So that would be a 7, yeah.
Just misses.
If it wasn't so low, man. I'm getting fucked on these. Yeah.
It's because it's disadvantage. I mean,
yeah, I know.
It's kind of one of those things that happens when you're blinded.
Yep.
Okay, Hippo, Lady, Zombo, Dwarf, Ein. Where you at?
I'm there somewhere.
What you doing?
Is any of the guys in front of me?
Yeah, the dwarf and the human were in front of you just moments ago before a blinding light dashed past you, completely fucking your night vision. You see shapes groaning from the darkness in front of you, but you can't make out anything clearly. What would you like to do?
Can I make the guys, like, dash behind me?
Can you make the guys dash behind you?
Yeah, or I can, like, step in front of them so none of them are behind me?
There's no...
In front of me, I mean.
There's no space, unfortunately.
He wants to go crowd surfing.
No, I just want to go be straight in front of those guys, so we can just burning hand them.
You can just try and step on our shoulders or something.
Yeah, you can try and clamber over them. Just bear in mind you are blind.
Yeah, I'm just gonna, move and, through them, basically.
Sure, there's actually a skill for that. I need you to make acrobatics check for me, please. With disadvantage, because you're blind.
Nine.
You clamber over but fall flat on your face, as you can't actually see where to put your stuff down. You end up prone, kind of wedged in, legs kicking in the air. Can I flip you? Kind of like that, in between the zombies and them. You should try and clamber over the comrades. So you're kind of like in between the zombies and them at the moment.
So I'm in between them, and okay.
You're the meat in a man muscle sandwich.
You're the meat in a man muscle sandwich.
Can
what would
I?
you like to do?
I'm just gonna, burning hands them.
Yeah, you can't see anything, so you just like hold out your hands and just blindly fire up flames sheeting away from your palms. I need you to make a concentration check for me. You have advantage, right? Because it's
Yeah,
Constitution.
natural 20.
Okay, you pass that with flying colors, and all your burning hands damage for me. And what is the DC save on that?
I'm looking for it. Sorry, wasn't ready.
You asshole.
I'm almost there.
Fine. I need to do something quickly.
Dex saving throw.
Trashy. 1 to 10. Lily. 20 to 30. That's right. No. 11 to 20. What am I saying? 1 to 10,
It's,
11 to 20.
It's a cone attack.
Yep, I know.
Okay.
Am I gonna barbecue the guys? Oh, great.
There is a chance.
There is a pretty good chance. And then the 3 zombies. Okay, so what's your damage, lady? I know what the save.
Sweet dice 6.
Okay, roll the 3d6.
Jesus Christ, I'm gonna kill it all. Fucking hell.
Including yourself. What's the dex? And it's a dex saving throw.
It's a dex saving throw, yes.
Of how much?
A half.
No, of how? What is the saving throw?
As you hold your hand with the thumb touching and finger spread, the thing.
Plus,
yeah.
proficiency, plus
Your
the
spell
cost
save
instead.
DC. It's the thing down the bottom right of your sheet.
It's
14.
14. Alrighty. Liddy and Trashy, both of you make DC 14 saves for me, please.
Jesus Christ, I'm gonna barbecue all you.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
The dexterity?
Yep.
14.
Exactly. You managed to pass. Liddy, what about you?
I rolled a 14 plus, but I have +3 and actually no, I have a +5 since it's a saving throw.
Okay. So saving throw. Alright, so you both pass, you take half damage. Ian, how much damage did you roll?
Both take 5 damage. I rolled 10 damage.
Push, push.
I am dead.
I'm
Yeah,
unconscious.
you go into negatives. Poof, poof. Both of you hit the ground on fire. Zombies! How much hit points do zombies have? Oh yeah, zombies need to roll first. Go, zombies! You can do it! 8. Zombies fail their saving throw and take 10 points of fire damage. And they now burn merrily like candles. But they're still standing. Dwarf is down.
Great. I killed my
Down.
party, and yeah, wow. Sorry,
Okay,
guys.
you're on the ground.
Girls,
Right.
I'll be back.
Hippo!
Hi.
Just a little column of fire spew up from the ground, igniting everybody in their tightly packed melee. What would you like to do?
I'm just going to cast magic missile, 1 bolt to each zombie.
Okay, so 3 bolts in total.
Yeah.
Sorry, do you add your proficiency bonus to your favorite save, or do you just roll advantage with that save? I'll have to check.
Oh, saving throws, you mean?
Mm.
Oh no, it's saving throws. It's just a bonus to your thing. I think it's proficiency.
Yeah, I think it's proficiency.
Okay, 1 zombie takes
Yeah,
4,
proficiency.
1 takes 3, and 1 takes 1.
Yep, it's proficiency. Okay, poop, poop, poop. All 3 zombies get hit. Liddy is down. Zombo's turn. They're just gonna start clawing at Iron on the ground, these 2, because they're on fire, and being on fire sucks as a zombie.
Oh, and I'd
Roll
like
it
to
up,
have
five.
moved far away so I'm not blinding people.
First zombie misses. Actually, no, he gets to reroll because it's a prone target. Misses again. Fucking hell. Second zombie. Attacks the prone form of Ein. Goes, I'm gonna try and eat your face because I'm a zombie. +3 is 12. What's your AC without your dex, Ein?
I don't know. I have 10 dex, so
Okay, so you don't normally have a bonus. What's your AC?
just the leather armor.
In
So
total, yeah.
the leather armor, well, what's that? 6? Oh, fuck.
Should be written.
Let's have a look. Armor and shields. Light armor. Let's have a look. Leather armor adds 11. So armor class is 11.
11 plus dex modifier, but no.
He doesn't have dex, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you get hit. Boom! By a zombie. You take 4 points of damage as the zombie like slams down at you, trying to get into that sweet man meat sandwich. Alrighty. Ein, it's your turn. You're currently prone. You're currently hazarded by 2 zombies.
Wait. Doesn't Trash need to make a death save?
We're gonna do it. He's not here though. He left the table.
I'm back.
Oh, you're back. Okay. Liddy, make a death saving throw. Trash, make a death saving throw for me, please.
I don't know.
Roll a d20.
What do I need to roll?
It's a d20.
13. I don't know what to add to that.
You can get a 10 or higher. You can add your constitution bonus.
No, I fail.
First one failed. Okay. Trini, you're fine. Okay. So, you take 4 points of damage, and okay. Now it is Hippo's turn. Ein's turn. Sorry, you're prone on the ground. What would you like to do?
Yeah, I'm gonna Eldest Blast the zombie in front of me. The one
Like-
that's...
Okay, fired up. Fighting while prone is disadvantage. So, boom.
Yeah, well, obviously I'm gonna stand up first.
Okay. Try and get up to your feet. Zombies both swing at you. Ah! As you provoke an attack of opportunity.
Is standing up attack of opportunity?
It is when you have the undead horde.
Oh.
They can do extra things because there's a bunch of them together. Okay. 1, 2, that's only 2 of them. The third one isn't in range. You get hit, Ein. Yes, you definitely get hit. You take 4 points of damage as the zombie punches you. You take another 4 points. It's the second zombie claws at your face.
So I'm in minus now. I've
Oof,
taken
you
3 times
collapse.
4, so it's 12 at -1 now.
Yep, you collapse to the ground, bludgeoned senseless by the undead claws. Alrighty.
This has all gone very
Hippo,
badly.
Your turn. What are you doing?
Fuck. Chill touch on the one closest to Dwarf and Punchman
Okay.
with advantage.
Yes, because this cannot go badly at all.
Okay. Okay, I'll take the 8 then in that. So that's
Yep,
13.
Roll damage.
7.
7. Alrighty. Let's see if this guy can survive. 5 plus 7 is DC 12. He needs to pass. Brrr! Zombie collapses.
And then, as a bonus action, from my thing, I'm going to teleport here.
Deeper into the passageway.
I can now teleport up to 20 feet as a bonus action each of my turns.
Okay. So you'll be over here.
Like, hey zombies, come get me! I'm juicy! I'm also invisible, but I'm juicy!
No, you're no longer invisible. You cast an offensive spell.
Oh, great, okay. I'm
Okay.
juicy!
Well, zombie's turn. Oops, not that one. Ah! 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 Both are going to try and swing at you. What's your armor class?
16.
16. 10s fail. 14. No. You said your armor class 16, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, you were really soft there for a moment. Okay, so both zombies claw at you, but they miss. What would you like to do?
I'm a teleport over here.
Okay.
And then let's which one looks the deadest? I chill touch that one. With
Okay,
advantage.
they both look pretty fucked up. The one to the right seems fresher than the other one.
Okay, that's not good, and that's again that 20.
Crit, very nice. Roll them damages.
So that's 8.
Yep.
That's 9 in total, and what happens to me?
Let's see. 5 plus 9, 14. He needs to pass. Fails. Okay, zombie.
And
collapses
then
to the
I've
ground.
cast fog cloud centered on myself.
Poof! Big old cloud of smoke pops up, obscuring your vision. And the zombie's vision. Zombie's going to wander in. How big is the cloud?
It doesn't say.
Is
Let
it
me
the
look
fog
up
spell?
cloud. Yeah, it's fog cloud.
Oh, okay, yeah, it's pretty big. Fog cloud is... There we go. Here we go. Fog. Fog Cloud. It's a first level conjuration spurt, 120 foot range. Lasts for duration until wind pops up. Oh wow, sphere spreads around 20 foot radius, so most of this room is basically covered in thick fog. You cannot see the zombie cannot see you.
Okay, is it my turn again?
It's your turn.
I'm gonna teleport past it.
Sorry, you guys at the back. Make
shit,
saving throws for me, please. D20s, roll 10 or higher.
Yay! I rolled a 14.
Yep, I'm good.
Pass. Okay. Trash, you got 2 out of 3. So you stabilize. You're now conscious at 1 hit point.
I'm going to kill that fucking wizard.
Okay.
Good thing there are no wizards here.
Yet. Okay. Hippo, your turn.
I'm gonna teleport past it. And then walk.
You can only teleport within line of sight, can't you?
It actually doesn't say.
Okay.
The description's not that long.
Okay.
It just says I can teleport up to 20 feet as a bonus action.
Okay, go for it.
So yeah, I teleport back over there, run over to one of these guys, and can I try and like patch up Punchman?
Have you got a medikit or something?
No, does anyone else that I can steal?
You only have a couple of seconds, so...
Keep fighting.
2...
Okay,
3.
then I can't see the zombie anymore, can I?
Nope.
I'll just hold my turn until it comes out of the fog cloud.
You're confused from within the fog cloud. Okay. Zombo's turn.
Keep it up, guys. It's a great tactic. It's really working well.
Walks around, tries to figure out how to get out. Dwarf, you're prone on the ground. What you doing?
Looking around, trying to understand what happened.
You're on fire. Well, you were on fire. You're still kind of like smoldering in places. So is the fireman, and so is the human. And the halfling is still shining brighter than the sun.
Oh no, because okay.
I'm going to use my my medicine skill to see if I can stabilize One Punch Man.
Do you not have any healing spells? You're a cleric.
Spare the dying.
I do. I guess I could do that.
I know, I'm just asking, like, curiously. I didn't know what spells you took.
Spare the dying. I'll use Spare the Dying on One Punch Man.
One Punch Man.
One Punch Man. Okay. How much does that heal?
It takes him back to 1.
Okay. One Punch Man. You're awake, smoldering on fire at 1 hit point.
I'll get up and walk towards the tiefling.
I don't remember.
He's like right next to you. Like your beard is touching him.
Oh, really? Is he? And he's on the ground?
Yeah, he's also unconscious.
I kick him.
Okay, Ein, you fail 1 automatic death saving throw.
Wow.
Alright. Zombo's turn. No, Hippo's turn. Still holding your action.
Kick me.
Yeah,
I'm the victim too here. You kick
Still
the
waiting.
fucking sorcerer. Fucking blinding everybody.
You see Zombie comes stumbling out of the mist.
Okay. I cast Shield Touch on it.
Hippo
Not
cast
with-
fireball centered on himself.
Not with the thing. 10?
Hits.
8.
Ah! Zombie falls over dead. You guys are now, for the moment, clear of zombies. The tiefling is still unconscious.
I'll cast Spare the Dying on him.
Okay.
Guys,
Left. Chris.
I pick him up. I pick him up by his lapels.
Yourself be manhandled like this?
I take my tail and wrap it around his throat.
Ooh, grapple it.
Okay, post grapple check. Go. Post strength check.
Can I knock both of them unconscious?
You certainly may.
Oh, right, the Zombo. The Zombo hits back from beyond the grave.
Okay. You start choking out the dwarf with your tail. One Punch Man, what's your attack roll? That's a hit.
11 plus 5, yeah.
Are you bonus actioning?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Oh, so close. That doesn't probably hit. It's
Nope.
10.
Alright. Ein, you choke out the dwarf with your tail, him passing out from lack of oxygen. And as you just start smiling to yourself, you feel a fist connect with your head and darkness engulfs you. Hippo, you watch as the two of them fall to the ground, the tiefling's tail still wrapped around the dwarf's throat.
I'm not understanding this part of the plan. You've lost me here.
Well, I saw them killing each other, so I just knocked them out. Well, the other one knocked the other one out.
Oh.
They seem to be murdering each other. Is the thing?
Yeah, that's not great.
Has she got anything I could not feel so shit anymore?
No.
Damn. I have a herbalism kit. Do I have any herbs that would aid in this?
I don't know. May roll a d20. Add your intelligence and proficiency.
Intelligence and proficiency. 17 plus my intelligence is -1, and proficiency is +2, so +1 to that, 18.
I mean, there's a couple of routes you could chew to make you feel better, but nothing that's gonna, like, put some pep in your step.
Yeah, I'll just chew the roots.
Okay.
Nom.
Should we just wait until they wake up again?
I don't know, do you want to wake them up? I mean, they tried to murder each other just a second ago. I mean,
Maybe
you can always
some-
knock them unconscious again, but I mean, how many times do you want to do this until brain damage happens?
correct you. Who tried to murder who?
You tried to
Yeah.
murder everybody?
You started off by setting fire to everyone.
Oh, and why did that happen?
Also, you wouldn't have even known the fact that he kicked you, because you were unconscious.
I didn't say that I knew. He fucking picked me up and was trying to manhandle me. That's why I fucking choked him out.
Wow.
He does have a
easy
point.
reason to choke on.
So, what are you gentlemen doing?
So,
Are you going to leave and come back? Or are you going to stay and push on? What are you guys planning?
I mean, we're all pretty beat up, aren't we? Maybe we should just drag these two assholes and rest them.
I'm fine.
Yeah, I'm not, and I don't think these two guys are...
As he says, I'm fine, the bright light finally subsides.
Ah, jeez, fuck, finally.
My
I
eyes.
got that. Yeah, let's just drag these fuckers out and have, like, a moment's rest outside of the cave.
Okay, you'll have to do that. I'm not so good at dragging. I can
Fine.
provide encouragement, though.
Fine. So
And with
drag
that-
these assholes out while they're unconscious, and we will have a short rest outside of the cave.
You spend the next 15 minutes dragging their unconscious bodies outside. And that's where we will end for today. So, thoughts, ideas, suggestions?
This is fucking stupid, and it's amazing because of it.
Wild Magic Surge. It's really fun.
For us.
I don't know that I'm the right build for this because I'm not really adding much to this at all.
Well, why did he say that?
You're level 1.
We're still
Yeah.
level 1. Remember, we
Also,
don't have any of
you're
our
a
stuff.
cleric. Why not do cleric things?
I'm also the only one who can do attack things.
No, you're not.
But you're a cleric. Don't you have, like, channel divinity and stuff like that?
No, I don't think so.
What about, like, first level spells that can do things? I mean, I'm pretty sure you have some of those.
Yeah, I just won't attack anymore.
No, it's not that you don't have to attack. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I'm not really. Well, we'll see. Like I said, we are first level.
Other than just I hit it with a hammer.
Yeah.
So you guys have crossbows and things, yeah?
Like, I mean, I have darts. If you guys want to just range everything, I can stay out of the fight and just like throw darts at them. I can have a lovely game of darts.
I was saying, you guys have options, you know. You don't have to bum rush the zombies in a narrow hallway every time.
It's
I
kind of
just do
hard
it
when
because
you're
it feels like
blinded.
it's my character.
Oh yeah, I'm just saying. I'm trying
I
to
mean,
say,
I can
I'm
be
saying.
talked reason to. I can be said, hey, don't do this. This is a stupid idea. And I'll be like, oh, yeah, right. Tactics and that stuff.
I was just saying, like, you guys have some options. I mean, you do have a cleric and a sorcerer with you. I'm pretty sure have first level spells that are not cantrips. Don't be afraid to blow a spell, man, if you guys are gonna get wrecked.
Yeah, that's the part of D&D I don't like. It's like, you don't know if you're fucking yourself by using your spells.
Eh? What's better, getting eaten by zombies or using some spells? I mean, I don't know what spells you have here, but I'm assuming you have major armor and something else.
It's major armor, magic missile.
There we go. You have a crossbow, and the tiefling is burning hands, which you guys probably shouldn't have opened up with instead of the other option. Just saying, you got some options. Also, Ein, I have a question. Don't you have a thing that gives you like hit points when you kill enemies, or is that only later on?
It's later on, I think.
Ah. I see. Oh, you're all not dead, so that was a pretty good first game, I think.
Only nearly dead.
Yeah, man. Woohoo! Do you have Armor of Agathis, Ein?
Nope.
Or do you only get that later on?
Later on.
When do you get the first level spells?
I got one first level spell I can cast, but I didn't pick that spell.
Which one did you pick?
Burning Hands and Unseen Servant.
Ah. You wanted to be all hippie, did you?
Well, why do shit up when you can do the Unseen Servant, make it do shit for you?
Mm-hmm. Imperious asshole. Well, Trash, if you find yourself really not liking your cleric, you're still low level, so we can look at swapping him out next session or so.
Yeah, we'll just see how it goes.
I don't know, I think you guys did pretty okay. Other than the getting eaten by zombies part.
Nah, I didn't do anything. The role-playing, I think I did pretty well, but the actual combat was a waste of time. I literally had basically no impact.
Yeah, to be fair, you have really high AC, so they wasted a stack of attacks trying to hit you.
Yep.
Zombies don't have like very high stats. Zombos only have 8 hit AC of 8. And like penalties to dex and stuff, so they don't hit very often. I mean, I think they only connected with like 5 attacks the entire session.
One of them I got critted on. That's the reason I died.
Don't you have healing?
I'm going to have to use it, yeah.
Yeah, you can always pot yourself back up, be like, booey. Screw you, zombie.
That's also why I don't want to use my skills, because that's one of my spells.
Yeah, you guys will get into the swing of it.
Yeah, it's just how D&D works. You spells aren't per encounter; they're per day. So it's kind of like you don't want to fuck yourself by using all your spell slots.
Yeah, I mean, you can always
counterintuitive, yeah. To actually having it, and you don't. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I would never choose to use a spell until after everything's done, because the opportunity cost is way too high.
I don't know. Depends.
That's just a D&D thing.
I don't know. I don't think the opportunity cost is too high. I think the spells are quite powerful, so.
The thing,
I think
like,
that's why.
I'm gonna be able to take myself from no hit points to some hit points because of the spell. But if I'd used all my spells up, I'd be fucked.
Well, you guys can get the hit points back on a short rest, up to your hit dice worth.
Yep.
So you can get D8 hit points back.
Yeah, we'll have to see. Like I like the cleric better from the other day. That's why I chose to do a cleric, because it was badass the other day, and then this one's like, meh. This one that's meant to fight because it's a warrior one is not that great. But it's also
you're also comparing a level 10 character versus a level 1 character.
Level 5.
Yeah, like the characters don't really start being themselves until usually level 3.
2 or 3.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, as like I said.
The one other choice usually.
Not rushing to judgment, but I don't feel I did much today at all besides moving the story along, which I think I did pretty good. Combat-wise, I was complete hot garbage.
You guys did fine. It was fine. Just more communication and less blinding invisibility and fog clouds.
No, that actually worked out. It's the big ass fire cone that killed us. The
fire cone only failed because I was blinded.
Yeah. That didn't work.
I was like, where am I? What am I doing? Shit! I'm in a zombie sandwich.